Okay, everybody, welcome back. We love to have you here. Thanks for joining us today. I've already posted a few videos about, facts about real estate, things to know, blah, blah, blah. And those will definitely be continuing, don't get me wrong. But I kind of want you guys to know a little bit more about me and where I came from and how this all started. I haven't shared very much about myself on YouTube specifically. Instagram, every day. Every day you can check me out. So today we're going to be looking at not just me as a realtor, but me as me. The person behind the business, behind that business card. So real estate is obviously a huge part of my life, but I wanted to share my journey, how things are going, my past, and also things that are keeping me motivated throughout this journey. And I know this is kind of weird, I don't have my coffee today because I have tea. I got it. So let's take a sip and let's start. Okay, so to start, we're gonna go way back. We're gonna go to high school. Maple Ridge Secondary. You were my high school. Thank you so much for all the trauma. We love you. Okay, no. I go back to high school. So basically this is where my story started. I always was fascinated by architecture, and I know everybody says that, okay, but I'm different. Anyways, in high school I always knew I had a passion for real estate, whether that be interior design, real estate sales aspect, or architecture. I was fascinated by architecture because the way buildings tell stories and the way that they, create a testament of vision and creativity within our communities. But the one small problem was the math associated with it. For all those architects out there, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. So instead of building the damn thing, I thought, let's sell it. I could still be close to, the dream. So I made it happen. I went to UFE, University of the Fraser Valley, shout out, to go graduate with my business administration. And then I graduated from UBC with the real estate program. So while I was in school, I was also working multiple jobs. One being Virgin Meadows Hospital. I worked in the industry for a few years. And then went into the serving industry, which we know how hard that is already. I was coaching, I coached volleyball, and I also coached soccer. And then I decided to go work at a real estate brokerage as a receptionist, to where I learned so much. The reasoning behind me going and getting a job at a real estate brokerage was for me to kind of find out if this was really a career choice for me and if I was going the right path. And I actually found that I fit in a lot more than I should have, and that it was a perfect fit for me, to which I proceeded. But let's be real for a minute. The success that I have to this day did not just fall into my hands. The hardest lesson that I've learned in this industry is that because you're your own business, because you're your own boss, you don't have the luxury of having, business brought to you, and you don't have the same schedule as, a 9 to 5 where your boss tells you, okay, you have to do these 10 things today and here's your to-do list. This is your own business, and you have to motivate yourself and prosper through all the hard times. So that's definitely something that I've learned in this industry is you don't get things just handed to you. You have to work 10 times harder than you would to get something out of this industry. And I've built my business from the ground up, and that's how I wanted it to be. If you honestly talk to any billionaire, any millionaire in the world, they were all broke once. Just know that. So taking the easy route isn't always the right route. So I thought I would take it early on. Allow yourself to be vulnerable to the industry when you first start, because it'll build. Whenever I started something in my life, I'd always run and try to catch up with myself. So what I tried to do was, allow myself to plant my feet before I start running into all this, because I have a long time to go. So there were days where I definitely felt like I was, treading water. My mind was going crazy. Thank gosh for my man. He has been my anchor through it all, and I appreciate him so much for that. So shout out to you, boo. And not only him, but also my family, my friends. Having that structural support group behind you is huge. Real estate is already a very independent industry, and it can get very lonely at times if you're not on a team, etc. My dream for the future would obviously be real estate is going to be a part of my life no matter what. But I also have a dream of, running some restaurants, some cafes, maybe a club. It's about doing what I love and building a life that brings joy to not only me, but people that I'm surrounding myself with. And my parents, both immigrants from Sri Lanka, they came when they were in their early 20s, and I'm so proud of how far they've come in life. They are sort of an inspiration for me and my business, and why I also continue to prosper throughout this industry instead of allowing myself to become the percentage that fail within the first few years. You know, they came here, worked so hard to get to where they are, and that's the least I could do as well. That's the kind of strength I want to honor, and I want to make them proud every day. Cute, so cute. So that's a little bit about me, a little backstory stuff. But at the same time, if you or you know someone that's wondering if you can make it, just know it's okay to slow down, take a breather, and never forget you've got everything you need to make it happen. Although real estate is a very expensive business, like any business, you get what you put into it. So you have to market yourself very well. And so I would say if you're going to look into getting into real estate, make sure you have a little bit of behind you. But it's all about persistence and that belief within yourself. But keep going. You got this. Another note I want to make is success. So I think a lot of people, when they watch, Selling Sunset in Miami, success looks a bit different. What my success is in my life would be not just what I achieve and like the deals that I've done. It's more about the people that I inspire along the way and the lives I touch. Even as corny as that sounds, I get it. But the legacy you leave within an industry or within a community means so much more to me than just a dollar sign. It's about making sure your family, your friends, and even the people that you meet in passing know that you're out there doing it for them as much as you would for yourself. And that doesn't just have to be within real estate. That's just within our relationship with one another. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit more about me and you learned more about me. And now we're best friends. So thank you for being here and taking this little journey with me. I just wanted you to know the why behind what I do and where I come from a little bit more. I truly appreciate you giving me a chance to share more about myself. If you're thinking about making a change, follow a dream, I'm right here with you. And remember, your story's still being written, and I would love for you to be a part of mine. So let's keep going. Let's stay connected and keep building this amazing community. And keep it real, keep it classy, and keep it sassy. Love you guys. I'll see you later.